It's Mo Love, and I'm back at it again with a positive message. So let's get straight to it. So, if you're not aware of it yet, like the title clearly states, they lie to us about everything. This is part one because I don't want to make these videos too long. Short and sweet, just a couple of things because there's a whole lot of things we relate to from birth. So let's get straight to it. The first one, school. I don't know about you, but this is what I thought was going to be the whole idea of life, right? So I go to school. After I go to school, I go to college. I get a wife, I have children, I have a job, I work until I retire, and then I die. If you were taught something different, kudos to you. I am extremely happy for you, but that is what I was taught to believe. This whole school system, you just gotta go to school, get good grades, go to college, get more good grades, get a degree, learn a whole bunch of stuff that you won't even use in real life, get a job, a good job, because of course the higher your salary, the more taxes you pay, but they don't teach you about taxes in school. Ironic, right? Yeah, and then you live happily ever after. Well, let me tell you something. If you're a youth watching this and you're still in high school, you're in college or you're going to college, I'm not telling you to drop out of school because I did not. What I'm trying to tell you is this. Just getting a diploma or getting a degree, it could be the masters of masters. It's not going to guarantee you a fulfilled life, a happy life. It may guarantee you a nice job or a high-paying job, but that does not mean that you're going to be happy. That's the first thing they lie to us about. Which is why they try to push us into school. As soon as you can speak a proper sentence, yeah, go to kindergarten, which basically means kind of a garden. Because your mind is kind of a garden at that age. From the time you were born until 7 is when you're being programmed. But that's not what this video is about. You don't hear me though. That's the first thing. That's the first thing. That's why, as young as my daughter is, I be telling her from no, listen. Yeah, daddy bringing you to school now, but it's much more to life than just going to school, okay? Yes, behave and, follow the rules, but as you get older, daddy going to tell you exactly what you need to focus on, which is yourself, going within, finding out what your true purpose is, serving humanity, not just going to school to get a diploma and do all these different subjects, and they teach you maths, but they don't teach you the real maths because they don't tell you about sacred geometry. They lie to us about school. That whole school system is rigged, and it's basically just a program center to just program your mind just to be an employee. Moving on. It's okay to eat anything as long as you bless it. I ain't even gonna get... You know what? I'm gonna make this a two-part. Because you see that word bless? For those who know me, right? I know I've become known for saying this phrase, blessed and positive, but you're going to notice I'm going to stop saying that word blessed. Because, again, we came here to create and evolve. If you stop evolving, you basically start dying. Let that one sink in. So, when you say the word blessed, right, tell me the words you hear. Because, again, they use words to program and manipulate us. Our subconscious minds do not pick up on those things. Be less. Bless. Be less. Why would anyone want to be less? Didn't we come here to be more? Let that one resonate for a minute. Let that one resonate for a minute. If you never gave that any thought, when you say the word be less, you're basically casting a spell on whoever you're telling it to. That is why anybody that tell me that word now, I say, listen, kindly do not use that word to me anymore. In a humble, nice way. Whether or not you want to receive what I'm saying, I say it in a humble, nice way. Do not use that word to me anymore. Or when they do use it, I'd be like, no, never less. I'm always being more. I'm always striving to become the best version of myself possible. So be less does not correlate with my goals, my vision, my mission. So don't use that word. It's okay to eat anything. Listen, some of the most common diseases right now in the world are what? Hypertension, diabetes, those two things, heart disease. I can just name those three things. Those are like the three main diseases right now running rampant in the world. What do you think causing these diseases though? Anybody ever sit back and think about it? Don't tell me nothing about genes and family history, because that is nonsense as well. That's another thing they lie to you about. Because your mother have hypertension, because your father have hypertension, I mean, there's a probability that you might get it too. Really? You know why there's a probability you might get it too? Because the same habits that your mother and your father practice, they're going to instill it in you. So of course there's a probability of you getting it too. But what happens if you change the whole course of things and you start to act different than them? Then what's the probability of you getting it? Slim to none, right? So this thing about you can eat anything. Listen, I'm not going to stand in front of the camera right now and tell you that you need to eat this or don't eat that. Because there's a point in time that I used to eat anything. Hence, the reason why I know I was chosen to deliver a message to help inspire as many people as possible and impact as many lives as possible. So now, I'm here sharing my experience with you to let you know that it's not okay to eat anything. It's not okay to be eating junk food. That's one on my list too. If you thought junk food was real meat, we can get to that. It's okay to eat it if you really don't love yourself. When you really think about it, because at that point I didn't love myself. It's a combination of not loving yourself and being unaware of how certain things you put in your body has an effect on you. But when you become more aware and more knowledgeable about certain things, you will refrain from consuming certain things they call food, which really isn't food, which is basically just poison and toxins. So it's not okay to eat anything. I'm not going to tell you to stop eating meat, although I've gone almost 2 months now. I'm not going to tell you. I'm just going to talk from my experience. I feel awesome. I feel great. Every time I have a plate in front of me and I know I'm not consuming an animal, it makes me feel so good. My energy level has gone through the roof. You could ask the people about me in the gym. Every day I'm working out. I've been doing it before, but my energy level gone up. No more anxiety. The peace I feel within me. I look at animals differently now. My whole mental state has cleared up so much. It's a lot of things. I know I'm early in the journey. All I'm going to say is at least cut back on eating meat as much as you can. Maybe cut it down to 3 times a week, 4 times a week. You know? Eliminate junk food. Stop drinking soda. Eliminate the candies and all of those things. Because all of those things, right? It puts your body in a state of dis-ease. Especially if you're a carbonated being. It puts your body in a state of dis-ease because your DEA does not want that in your body. We are electrical beings. So we should be consuming more electrical fuels. Fruits, veggies, organic stuff. Moving on. Oh yeah, boy, this one here, the water fountain at schools. Why there's a water fountain at every school though? Even at the kind of a garden, kindergarten, however you choose to pronounce it. That's another subconscious play with words. Words are spells. I have a video on that on YouTube. Check it out. Words are spells. More love. The reason why they have water fountains at every school is because they put fluoride in the water. Fluoride calcifies your pineal gland or your third eye. Do some research on that. This video is not about that. And it dumbs you down. It makes you pretty much unaware of a lot of things. It inhibits you from tapping in to your true self. Being more connected to source. And they start from as young as you start to go to school. They have these water fountains. But you think they have them then because when you get thirsty. Yeah, they want you to drink that. They want you to drink the fluoride, the fluoride filled water. Avoid drinking the water from the water taps. Real talk. Avoid that. The next one. It's not okay to be alone. That's another thing they lie to us about. You should always have friends. You should always want to be around someone. Some people can't not be in a relationship, so they rather be in a toxic relationship than to be by themselves. Facts. Not knowing that you get the most deepest insights when you are alone. Those silent moments when you can listen to yourself and really connect with you. But they have you running away from yourself even when you're not around people. You just want to be in your phone scrolling through mindless posts. Just scrolling through just because you don't want to sit and be alone. I used to have that issue as well. Now I love being alone. I love being still. I used to struggle with being still too because I always like to be active, always moving around. For those who know me, know. But now I understand that being alone is very important. Because that is when you get the answers that you seek. That is when you can really sit down and just zone in and just become one with everything. It helps to eliminate anxiety as well because you get to realize certain things like, listen, one day we will all leave this realm. What do I really want to achieve while I'm still here? Things like that you will think about and stop worrying about what people think about you. Stop worrying about impressing people who do not even care about you. You get those insights and those answers when you spend time alone. But they lie to us about that also. Moving on. Like I talked about earlier, fast food is real meat. I won't go into depth with this right now because this is not what this video about. This is just me just touching a few things that lie to you about. Do not believe anything that I say though. Don't believe anything that I say. Go and do your own research. If anything that I said in this video makes sense to you, go and do your research. Check it out. Fast food is not real meat. Listen, billions of people, children, women come up missing every year. What happens to those people though? If you didn't know about that, well, I'm going to tell you this. If you didn't know, they kidnap children and women on a regular basis. Because there are people in the higher ups that they call the elites. This might crawl your blood. But seeing I mentioned the word already, I'll just let you know that drink the blood of human beings. Of these babies. Adrenochrome. These things, I want you to check it out. This is real thing. Anyway, these people, after they kill them and drink their blood, that's the meat that they give us to eat. Where they getting all these cows? Think about it. Where they getting all these cows and all these chickens to circulate amongst all the KFCs and all the McDonald's and all the Wendy's and I don't even know half of the fast foods in the States all over. Where? For how many years? Think about it though. You don't think these animals would have gone extinct by now? Think about it. Think about it. But anyways, check it out. The last one on this list for this part, because like I said, I'm going to do these videos. This one is going to be in parts. They lie to us about everything from birth. Believe you me. I've experienced it for myself. I had to unlearn so many things. For those who know. Because I know you're watching this video. Tell somebody who you're watching this video with that I know what I'm talking about from experience. Let them know. This is the next thing they lie to us about. It's okay to drink cow milk. What? It's okay to drink cow milk? So you're trying to tell me the same milk that the cow produces to feed their offsprings. We, as electrical beings, can also drink that milk and it's okay? What? How can I even make sense though? Like how? Why they don't feed the milk from the women's breasts to the cows as well? So the cow's supposed to drink cow's milk, and we supposed to also drink cow's milk when our goddesses produces milk from the breast? They lie to us about everything. Every single thing. There's so much more. But I'm not going to make this video too long. It's done already. It's done already. Been a little too long already, but I love to speak. So I'm going to end this video here. It's okay to drink almond milk, silk milk. Stay away from dairy milk. It's really not good for you. But you don't hear me though. Do your own research. If you like this video, I would like you to hit that like button. Leave a comment below. Share it if you think someone else needs to see it. And don't forget to subscribe if you're new. And also the link to the description. In the description there's a link that will take you straight to my author page. If you'd like to check out my new book, The Spiritual Journey, written by Molove himself. The Spiritual Journey, Molove Quotes Volume 1. First of many. Until next time, I'll see you in the next video. You already know it's Molove.